Once again, the country music diva Carrie Underwood, who is famous for her powerful vocals and tunes that top the charts, has accomplished something remarkable. During a moment that was both unexpected and jaw-dropping, Carrie Underwood made an announcement on the popular talk show The View that left both the audience and the hosts completely startled. She announced that she is now the first country artist to reach the incredible milestone of $1 billion in career earnings. The news, which was made during an interview that was eagerly anticipated on The View, caused shockwaves to go throughout the entertainment industry and became the topic of conversation almost immediately from the moment it was made. Underwood, who was wearing a lovely black dress that was understated but exquisite, broke the news with the grace and humility that are hallmarks of her personality, and she did so with a glimmer of delight in her eye. What began as a discussion about her music, her new album, and her family suddenly evolved into a moment that no one, least of all the hosts, could have anticipated. It was a moment that everyone would never forget. What happened that completely astounded the audience? The hosts of The View, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sarah Haynes, Sunny Hostin, and Alyssa Farah Griffin, were all excited to meet up with the actress after the release of her most recent album. Underwood, who had previously appeared on The View on a number of occasions, sat down with them. In the beginning of the talk, Underwood had a conversation about her new music, her 15 years of experience in the industry, and the distinctive development of her sound. Underwood, however, took a big breath, smiled, and then dropped the bombshell when the conversation transitioned to a more general discussion about her career and legacy. The tone of Underwood's voice was calm, but tinged with enthusiasm as she stated, "Today, I have something very important to share with you. I just learned that my career has officially surpassed $1 billion in earnings." There was a brief moment of silence in the room. As a result of the news, the hosts of The View exchanged astonished glances with one another, and their jaws dropped collectively. The crowd in the live studio, which had been attentively listening to the interview in silence, enthusiastically broke into cheers and clapping. It was difficult to comprehend the gravity of the news, not only for the hosts, but also for the millions of spectators who were watching from the comfort of their own homes. "Carrie, did you just say $1 billion?" Disbelief could be heard in Joy Behar's voice as she let out a gasp. "I did," Underwood responded with a smile that indicated both modesty and pride. "When I initially began competing on American Idol in 2005, I never in a million years believed that I would go on to achieve this. I have put in a lot of effort, and I would like to express my gratitude to each and every person who has been a part of this journey with me. I am thankful to my fans, my family, my team, and of course, my incredible country music community." After hearing the statement, not only the hosts and the audience were taken aback, but the whole entertainment industry was as well. In order to put this into perspective, there are only a select few musicians who have achieved such tremendous financial heights. Some of these performers include Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, and Elton John. Nevertheless, Underwood's accomplishment is especially amazing when one considers her beginnings as a country performer, a genre that has traditionally been seen as more specialized in comparison to mainstream or rock. On the road to $1 billion, the path that Carrie Underwood has taken to become a billionaire is not solely based on her skill. Rather, it is a mix of her hard work, intelligent career decisions, and a profound understanding of the economic side of the music industry. It was impossible to deny Carrie Underwood's celebrity power from the minute she announced her victory on American Idol in 2005. Songs such as Jesus, Take the Wheel, and Before He Cheats became anthems for millions of fans, and her debut album, Some Hearts, went on to sell more than 8 million copies in the United States alone. While Underwood's career continued to develop, she began to broaden her sphere of influence outside the realm of music. She also appeared in a number of high-profile televised events, one of which was the live production of The Sound of Music in 2013, in which she received widespread critical acclaim for her performance as Maria. She also became a notable role in a variety of humanitarian endeavors, particularly with her foundation, the CATS Foundation, which provides assistance for children's education and local communities. In addition, she developed a successful clothing brand called CALIA by Carrie Underwood. Underwood's success can also be attributed to her ability to successfully transition into a variety of various marketplaces. Despite the fact that her primary audience is still interested in country music, she has deftly incorporated elements of pop, rock, and even gospel into her music, which has enabled her to remain relevant in an industry that is constantly evolving. Furthermore, her collaborations with some of the most well-known personalities in the music industry, such as Keith Urban, Miranda Lambert, and even Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, have helped solidify her position as one of the most versatile and well-liked performers in the whole globe. In the realm of country music, breaking barriers. When you take into consideration the specific obstacles that Underwood had to overcome as a woman in the country music industry, her achievement of $1 billion becomes even more impressive. The genre, which is frequently dominated by male performers, has not always been the most comfortable environment for female stars, particularly those who have the ability to break into mainstream music. The talent, determination, and unflinching genuineness that Underwood possessed, on the other hand, allowed her to break through those barriers. She demonstrated to women all around the world that success is not determined by one's gender, but rather by determination, perseverance, and remaining loyal to one's purpose. She became a role model for women everywhere. Already an icon in the world of country music, Underwood has won 8 Grammy Awards, 20 Billboard Music Awards, and sold 100 million records all over the world. Over the course of her career, which has spanned more than a decade and a half, her influence has continued to expand. However, her financial success is also a testament to her ability to negotiate the shifting environment of the music industry, which is characterized by the fact that streaming, live performances, and merchandise have become vital revenue streams for artists. Through her financial savvy, Underwood has been able to stay one step ahead of the competition and transform her artistic talent into a thriving empire. How the hosts and other professionals in the industry reacted. When they returned to The View, the hosts were completely bewildered. Whoopi Goldberg, who is known for her frank and frequently hilarious answers, was so stunned by the news that she was nearly unable to speak. Carrie, I am completely unable to comprehend what that number represents, she stated with her eyes wide open. You are a pioneer in this field. Sincere congratulations. Sunny Hostin, who is known for being a commentator who is always knowledgeable and perceptive, pondered on the significance of Underwood's accomplishment. You have not only shattered records with your music, but you have also redefined what is possible for female artists. The fact that you are a woman in this profession is quite remarkable. You are an example to a great number of people. As someone who sometimes contributes a more humorous and lighthearted viewpoint to the show, Sarah Haynes couldn't help but giggle in astonishment when she heard the news. Carrie, you are a literal force to be reckoned with. Your secret is what I need. Is it really possible for me to achieve such a high level of success? Swift, Reba McEntire, and Dolly Parton are just a few of the many celebrities in the industry that have taken to social media to express their respect and support for Underwood right away. Carrie, you've paved the way for so many of us, Swift responded to Carrie's post. Swift is well known for her own trailblazing accomplishments. Congratulations on reaching this remarkable milestone. An answer that is humble. As a result of the historic news, Underwood maintained the same level of modesty as before. According to her statement on The View, I never set out for this kind of success, she remarked in a tone that was gentle but filled with appreciation. All I wanted was to create music that struck a chord with audience members. What I am experiencing right now is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. She then went on to express her gratitude to her supporters, describing them as the driving factor behind her achievement. I consider myself really fortunate to have fans who are so devoted and kind, and who have been there for me from the very beginning. Without them, I wouldn't be able to be here. When it comes to Carrie Underwood, what is her next move? When it comes to music and business, her fans may anticipate that she will continue to pioneer new territory. In spite of the fact that her feat of $1 billion is already carved into the annals of history, Underwood's career is not yet ended. In point of fact, it has only just started. The declaration that Carrie Underwood had made on The View, which was worth $1 billion, not only surprised the hosts and the audience, but it also established a new standard for the potential of country music in the contemporary entertainment landscape. It is a demonstration of her extraordinary talent, her unflinching work ethic, and the enduring force of honesty in a field that is always undergoing significant change. One thing is certain, despite the fact that the entire world is watching in awe. Carrie Underwood's journey is not even close to being over, and it is only going to get greater.